So this video was intended to be a video about fixing my MacBook Pro, but in editing I realized that the footage was about 3 minutes long, and so I decided to turn it into a video about just a whole bunch of techie things I was doing currently. And so initially it's going to sound like I'm just making a video about the MacBook Pro, and then once I finish talking about the MacBook Pro, I'm going to be moving on to other things. So I just thought I'd say that before I start the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video, obviously by the title, we are going to be reflowing my 2008 MacBook Pro. So this machine has actually been dead for almost 4 months now, but I just only got around to reflowing it now. So if I pan down just a little bit, you might be able to see the system status light right there. If I hit the power button, you can see the machine turns on and turns right back off. And I've tried reseating the RAM, replacing the RAM, charging the battery, all of that. None of that fixes it. So I'm just going to say it's probably a GPU failure, though that's not one of the specific symptoms of it. You know, it's probably that's probably the issue. So, like I said, in this video we are going to be reflowing it. And before we can do that, I have to take the logic board out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Well, this is it. Also, I have the window open, so sorry for any background noise. I kind of forgot I had organized all of these on my workbench. So this is my setup here. Obviously I have the logic board there, heat gun there, and it's just taped to a piece of wood and held up by some power supplies. So it's 2 days later. I actually went to a friend's house and slept over after I finished the repair, and so I haven't had a chance to start this machine up yet. So that's what we're going to do now. So let's pan down to the system status LED thing, hit the power button, and we have life. Wonderful. So here we are at the desktop, and if we look over here, we can see it does say system clock is incorrect, and I've restarted it multiple times and that's what it says. So maybe I forgot to plug in the battery. I'm pretty sure I did though. And also the sound doesn't work. You can see here we have no audio devices. And so that's kind of an issue. The sound did work when I had this working previously. So I don't think it's a matter of me forgetting to plug something in, as system preferences doesn't load. So I'm going to go ahead and open the device again, open the system again, and see if there's anything I forgot to connect. Hopefully there is, because I kind of want the sound to work on here. But I guess that's it for now, and we don't have a Wi-Fi status thing up there. Wouldn't be in system preferences as the machine kind of locks up, but yeah. So you can see here, turning the Wi-Fi on doesn't do anything. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe I forgot to plug in like the left I/O board, because that's indeed where the connection is for the Wi-Fi, and that's where the speaker connection and all that is. So it's entirely possible that I forgot to plug that in. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and check, and hopefully we can find the issue. So yeah, I've done some looking around in this computer. I don't see any issues with it. All of the cables are plugged in. You guys can see that right there, that the clock battery is plugged in. So honestly, I'm not sure what's wrong. Sadly, something is wrong, and it's quite an issue with this computer. No Wi-Fi, no sound. I kind of need that. Both of those things in a computer. And yeah, so kind of unfortunate. Maybe one day I'll find something that's actually wrong with it and that'll fix the issue. But yeah, with that said, I think that's going to be it for this system for now. So I just recorded like 4 clips in landscape as opposed to portrait. No, I got that backwards. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. So I managed to pick up an iPhone 5C. This is a green 32GB with a case. And you can see here the specs of it. Like I said, 32GB and version 8.3 of iOS. I'm not sure what I can go up to on this. And it is activated. I do plan on deactivating it or whatever because, you know, it's kind of immoral to use my friend's account here. I also got this battery, and it's one of these Rev batteries. It's 12 amp hours. And the issue with this is it doesn't hold a charge. So, yeah, you can see I did have it open like this. My plan is to pull out the controller board, and I'm going to just I'm going to cut the connection to the batteries and put new cells in it, and then this is going to be my battery backup. I'm going to have a custom case for it. The only issue is these batteries are like adhesive in there, and so I'm not sure what the rating on them is, so that's probably not the best. And then we went to Walmart when I went to my friend's house, and I managed to get this Blackweb HDMI switch for pretty cheap. It has 3 inputs, output of course, and then it's powered by micro USB. I plan on wiring this directly into an ATX power supply, as with my other 12 and 5 volt devices rather. Comes with a remote, pretty clicky button here. And yeah, also he gave me an iPhone box, so that's cool. So I have a motherboard here. It's a Dell 990 SFF board, I believe. The plan with this is to use it in a home theater PC. And if you remember, I have a socket 1155 i7. It's a 2600. I also have a Xeon E3 1230, I believe. It might be a 1225, I'm not sure. I don't recall. Anyway, I'm going to use that as the processor. Probably the Xeon at first because I can't actually find the i7 right now. But once I find the i7, I'll be throwing that in here. I'll make a little build video with that system. I'm going to put a 750 Ti in there, probably 8 gigs of RAM, and some generic hard drive. So like I said, that would be my home theater PC. I'm going to make a little home theater setup when I rearrange my desk and stuff, so that'll be pretty cool. So it comes in a giant anti-static bag. That's going to be pretty handy to reuse, and that's pretty nice that it's in a bag like this. So if we go ahead and open this giant bag, and if we pull out the board, here it is. So yeah, this board has dual PCIe, 3 SATA, there's power, EPS, has the proprietary fan connectors, but that's okay, we can sort that out. 4 DDR3 slots, and then you can see here's our I/O. No USB 3 on this, but that's honestly fine, I don't need USB 3. It does have gigabit networking, so that's going to be nice. And if we go ahead and lift off the socket cover here, we pull off this blanking plate. That's the cut up business card. There is our socket 1155 socket. So I believe this is able to run, I believe this board does support Xeons. I know some server boards don't support i7s, but I believe Xeons should work in i7 boards. And yeah, so, and then of course I'm going to be putting in i7 once I find it. So yeah, there's that unboxed, so that's pretty cool. And I think to close off this video, I will show this thing that Owen sent me. So if we pan down here, you can see we have a roll of Donald Trump toilet paper. Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, with that said, that's going to be it for this video. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.